Hey there, demo. Welcome. Just checking all my settings, making sure everything's good to go. Um, yeah, today I'm going to do a little bit of Pokemon because I've been wanting to do Zelda. Yep, we can totally do Goopy Boy. I've been wanting to do Zelda. Um, I went ahead and restarted it since I was not happy with how the recording went with all of the technical difficulties. So I've been kind of like, I re-recorded a bit of it. Um, But right now I'm actually feeling very, very tired. I'm like, no, let's just do Pokemon. I find Pokemon to be very relaxing. So, yeah, we can totally do Goopy Boy. Let me get things started. Yeah, I love Pokemon too. Alright. Okay. But yeah, no, I think everything's set. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the Spotify game as my mouse just runs away from me. Come back. I do not have the most stable update or most stable setup here, so my mouse sometimes runs away. Give me a few seconds to get up and running. Go ahead and hide that Spotify. Okay. Oh yeah, I was breeding because I was thinking about doing some hatching Quacksly eggs. Uh, okay. Sure thing. Let's see. Users. Oh, I am blind. Same code. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm not online. R. Searching for group. Hey! Equip the goop. That sure is a shiny Ditto. I am like, wow, that luck you had there was amazing. Hello, Goop. So I too actually technically, oh, the Goop is having fun. So I technically have a shiny Goop as well. And I say technically under the most technical of terms. So because mine is check summary. So this one is Japanese, and the weird thing is that it has where'd it go? Oh no, I guess I gotta pull it up and through here. The weird thing is that you can see there it has 6 best stats. That is like stupidly hard for a Ditto, because Ditto can't really breed Ditto, so you can't really breed for a 6 IV Ditto. It's stupid hard. It's stupid crazy. This Ditto should not exist. Being shiny, being from Japan, having 6 IVs, like everything here just is a bit on the crazy side. The weird thing is that it does seem to have, like, yeah, it does sound like it's illegal, but everything here is pointing towards being a legit Pokemon. Being caught at level 28 is a normal level for a Ditto, especially in that particular area, the West Province area too. Being caught on 12, 18, 22, that's a date the game was available. It's just, I don't get it. By all means, it should be illegal, but it lives here. I don't use it because I don't know if it's legal or not, so it lives here in the breeding box. All it does is breed my Pokemon. Oh, hello, Garchomp! Unfortunately, since you don't have the DLC, and you would have to play pretty far into the DLC, you can actually, like, control your Pokemon. Like, you actually take over your Pokemon and you control it yourself. It's really fun. It's not really like a huge feature in the game. But it's just kind of like a little demo thing of like you can control Pokemon, which is super cool. Oh, stop moving. I'm looking at your texture. Like, you fell asleep. Yeah, it has that like cool rough texture to it. That is so cool. Yeah, I don't have a team set up. I do have the legendaries you wanted. Where did I put them? Where did they go? There was 3 of them. There they are. So I got the 3 you were interested in. Fuck! The Kyogre, Groudon, and Mewtwo. I went ahead and leveled them up to level 100. You're actually welcome to all 3. Yeah. These are just some extras I have, so it's not a huge deal. Nope, you are welcome to all 3 of these Pokemon. Do I have any... I don't know if I have anything else, So, what we'll do is that we'll just do trades, and then you can just give me, like, whatever Pokemon, like, Pokemon you don't care about for the other 2. But yeah, and if you'd like to, I have a extra shiny Dunsparce here if you want it. Okay. So you're interested in these three, correct? Oh. Hi, Giratina. Yeah, you. Aww. Oh, you fell asleep. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a trade then. Okay, just to be clear, you're okay with this trade. I don't want to take a shiny if you're not okay with it. Okay. Okay. I am sorry that the Kyogre's name is Diver. I can't change it because it's from a very, very old. I think it's actually from like an original Sapphire, so I can't change the name. But hey, it's a level 100 Kyogre. It's just named Diver. Origin Pulse? I don't know about that. At the very least, you should be able to teach it. And don't worry, these other two have regular names. Of course. Like I said, I have lots of legendaries, and I have access to every Pokemon game, and I love playing Pokemon, so it's really not that big of a deal for me to get some fun Pokemon. Oh, you don't have to give up your seven-star Tyranitar. I'll literally take anything. If you have a Pidgey, I'll take it. Oh, I don't think Pidgey's in the game. I will literally take anything. Oh, okay. I do now have two T-Tars. Alright, and then here's Mewtwo. Well, honestly, I'm very thankful. I am really excited to have a shiny Ditto. Like, that's actually really, really cool. Behold, it is my other self. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Mewtwo is absolutely one of my top favorite Pokemon. Aww, it's another Ceruledge. Yep, you can see me or her talking in the corner. You can see me on screen. All right. Was there anything else you wanted to trade? The extra. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Why don't you show off that Mewtwo? Yes. That's Kyogre. It just floats. Look at that. Mewtwo! I love Mewtwo. Oh, I love Mewtwo so much. Mewtwo is so cute. And if you like wait long enough, Mewtwo when it falls asleep, um, oh I know, like Mewtwo and Lugia are my top favorite Pokemon. Like they're tied for my number one favorite. Absolutely. You're so cute. See, and when it's sleeping, it sleeps like it's still in the tank that it was born in. Look at that! Look how cute! That's adorable. Oh, the precious baby. Oh yeah. Oh, look at you. You're so sweet, baby. I love you. Let's see. 'Cause I actually had. Whoop. And there's Mew. So tiny. Sure. All right. I'm going to turn off the video. Oops, wrong one. So that way you can't see what Pokemon I'll be using. All right. Haha. Strats. You said you want to do doubles? Singles. Okay. Fair enough. Is that so? Oh. Wrong rolls? Oh, no. It was just giving me a hard time for some reason. Alright. Huzzah! Ha! Have anything else? Oh, okay. Did you want to wait on that then? I can't say I actually have a team ready. Oh. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is once again me just using whatever Pokemon I can find. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Oh yeah, you talking about Arceus there? Probably. I'm not going to claim that I'm actually in any shape or form to do this, but we're going to try. And there's my kitty being vocal. Yeah. Hey, all right. Oh. Nope, not that one. Hold on just a second. Haha! So good. Oh, right. Move. Oh! Oh, I know that strat. That's the toxic orb strat. Look at you getting some research done. Oh, dang. I guess you can see half my Pokemon. Hey, look, it's your old buddy. guess you can still see the top ones for some reason. Interesting. Uh-oh. Alright. Apparently I'm doomed. Oh, best I switch. Well, too late for that. Oh! Lucario! Hi! Yeah, I remember you. Well, that sure puts a damper on things. How high do I need to move this thing? It's a little higher. Alright. Aha, you can see half the screen. Liquidation? What? What? Liquidation? The heck? Yeah, probably. Ugh, of course. What the hell? That went through Protect? How did that happen? Huh. I thought for sure Protect would have... I had no idea. Granted, it's not like I've ever really encountered Shadow Force. Dang, that was literally the only reason I sent that one out. Ow. Yeah, there we go, Tyranitar. Good job. Okay, there we go. Oh, it happens. It's okay. You could have sent out a Skeledirge against a Giratina and thought it was a good idea. Holy! Oh, crit! Oh, crit! Okay, let's see. Let's try this one. Oops. Ah, you're sending him out now, huh? Oh, wait. Is that fairy typing? Well, crap. Oh, wrong. Oh, crap. Misclick. Yep, that is a sure freaking fairy crap. And I also hit the wrong thing. Ah, yes, my favorite. Yep. Oh, here we go. I eat it for lunch. Oh, sorry about that. Well, that sure would do it. Haha, your fighting types do not affect my ghost type. Behold the power of my the shiny cerulege. Yep, that sure is a thing. Yeah, might have been survived a little bit if I did a different attack there. Oh well. Well, there you go. Good job. Yeah, apparently a lot of my Pokemon are very slow. Ah, yep. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start working on a shiny hunt. Let's see. Oh, I guess I can fix my screen now. Da, 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 da. Still, that was pretty fun. I'm not like super into battling, so I don't actually have like any strats. I just have a bunch of like super powerful Pokemon. Where's your buddy? There you go. Ditto. Yeah, you two get to live together. Oh, this one also has Imposter. That's amazing. Eeks. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything interesting to hunt. If not, I might just do eggs. Da, 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 da. We have Scyther, Capsicid, Razong. Really, that's it? Huh. To my left? Good job, Koraidon. Oh, God. Ah! Chiena, Shinx. There's just not a lot of anything today, huh? Alright. I guess, hatching eggs it is. So it is going to be Quacksly. I'm looking for a slightly lighter Quacksly. So much fun. Where is... There you are. My Talonflame. Whew. So, hatching is probably one of the least interesting methods of shiny hunting. But really all I gotta do is run around and hatch eggs. So I'm not sure if you want to stick around or stay in a union circle during this. Some can consider it to be quite boring, but I don't mind. Okay, cool. Quacksly. Just run into a person. Some of these stairs are really colorful. Eek. Hi, RCS. How you doing, bud? See, one more egg. Oh, two females. Interesting. Quaxley is one of the so a lot of not a lot of all of the starter Pokemon have a I think it's a 1 in 8 chance of being female. So it's kind of interesting when I see like two females next to each other. It's like, oh, look at that. All right, see if I have any perfects. Nope. All right. I think you need to be outside the city though. Oh, I guess I can't see all your Pokemon unless I'm in the picnic with you. Eeg! Oh, come on. Something up? Behold, the god of Pokemon against a pig. Seems a little one-sided, if you ask me. You're just terastallizing back there. One more egg. Holy shit! Whoa, that was weird. Indeed. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, next batch of eggs. Alright, one more in this batch. Oh no, I could join picnic if I wanted to. I just can't hatch my eggs while in a picnic. Sandwich for Arceus and everyone else and friends. Like in battle or for the first time? I mean, in general, Arceus is a very cool looking Pokemon, especially when you actually start looking at his design. And he's a llama. He's a godlike llama. It's great. Um, Unfortunately, the first time that I saw Arceus was I've been around since Pokemon first came out, so I've seen each new generation release. And to me at the time, Generation 4 was very much like a power creep sort of situation. Because you start off with, in Generation 1, you have the legendary Pokemon are kind of just like that. They're like legends. They're kind of like little stories, rumors, more like, or places to explore that you wouldn't normally explore. And then you find like a cool legendary, like looking at Generation 1. Articuno's like in the um, off offset island, um, and then like Moltres is in Victory Road, but kind of like an offshoot of Victory Road, and then Zapdos is in a power plant, which is completely optional. And then Mewtwo is in the Cerulean Cave, which you only have access to at the end of the game. So it kind of felt like rewards for exploring the game. Generation 2, it actually felt like the legendaries were like actual legends that the world, like what was part of the world building. Um, but not necessarily currently active in the state of affairs of the world, except for the legendary beasts, um, which were awakened by your presence um, in all three games, Silver, Gold, and Crystal. Generation 3 was like another step up where you have all the legends, but you have the evil team. Um, Sorry, going off on a ADHD rant there. Um, Arceus used to be very like like I wouldn't say initially impressive. It's still impressive. It's not as scary as I once thought it was. Um, Back when Arceus first came out, it was very much it was a mythical Pokemon. So even being able to have an Arceus was like super cool. It was super limited. Fairy type is a very strong typing. Because not only can it take down dragons, but you also have like fairy and dark, or not fairy, fighting and dark that are also weak to it. And fairy's only weaknesses are poison and steel, which can be a bit difficult to like. Cause well, poison like there's a lot of Pokemon that know poison moves. It's not something I see terribly often, and same with steel. But yeah, no, fairies are very good typing for taking down very difficult types, like very powerful types like Dragon, Dark, and Fighting. 2 more in this set. Yeah, good luck. Alright. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and exit Union Circle, since Union Circle does actually, like, slow down the game. Because the poor game already, like, as much as I love Pokemon Scarlet Violet, I can fully attest to the fact that it has very difficulty working as a game functioning. It's full of glitches and bugs and graphical errors, and unfortunately the frame rate is definitely one of the big problems it has. That doesn't make it any less fun. This is still a super fun game. Hence why I play it a lot. How many hours am I at? Options? No. Let's see. Got 466 shinies. Alright, it says I'm only at 860 hours. I know I'm closer to 1,000. Since I tend to do a lot of resets. Oh no, I'm not expecting a shiny Quacksly anytime soon. Shiny hunting via eggs is not... It's not the fastest shiny hunting method, especially in Scarlet Violet. But it... Whoops. It is a way to guarantee, like, a specific Pokemon. So, like, I have a Rockruff. I have a Rockruff with own tempo ability, and only a Rockruff with own tempo is able to evolve into the Dusk form. And so, if I want a shiny Dusk form, I have to breed the own tempo one. And given how difficult it is to get own tempo from a Rockruff, it's best to just breed it. I'm not even hatching anything. What am I doing? Similarly, oh, there we go, another best Quacksly. Another example of a Pokemon specifically for breeding would be something like, here we're doing the starters. There's no way to encounter these specific starters in the wild. They did release all other starters in the DLC, so you can actually hunt all the other starters, which is actually phenomenal. However, the starters from this region are only available as for breeding. So it's the only way to get these ones shiny. Then you have like other Pokemon examples being like Sunkern. Sunkern has a very, very, very low spawn rate. It doesn't show up very often, and its overworld coloring like is very difficult to spot compared to a regular. So the shiny versus the regular, like it almost looks exactly the same. So that's another one that's usually more worth it to do eggs. And it's not even that the egg rate is particularly low. Your typical shiny rate of a Pokemon is 1 in 4,000 and something. If you have the shiny charm, you can reduce that to 1 in 2,000 something. And then doing outbreaks will reduce it even further, I think to like 1 in 800. And if there's like a event going on specifically for a Pokemon, it can be as low as 1 in 200. With those numbers, shiny hunting via eggs, so This is known as the Masuda method. So shiny hunting via hatching eggs is 1 in 512, I think. Something close to that. So it's actually pretty decent as far as shiny odds. The problem is that it's a very slow shiny hunting method. Oh, no worries. My ADHD tends to just have me rambling about random shit. If you can't follow along, that's fine. If you want me to slow down, just let me know. If you're interested in what I'm saying, I'm more than happy to slow down or repeat. If you're not interested, I just think of it as background noise. Sorry. I am the type of person that can just regurgitate information that I have because I have spent way too long researching all this shit. But yeah, if you need me to slow down or want me to repeat something, or you don't care, yeah, just let me know. Alright, no perfects here. That's okay. Um, yeah, the only reason why I have so many hours logged into Pokemon Violet is because of shiny hunting. And shiny hunting in general is just very time consuming. Um, if it's not for shiny hunting, then I probably would just like have nothing to do and probably would have just dropped the game a long time ago. You can always do like online battles with like random people. Yeah, thank you for the ditto. And definitely, I'm so glad you are excited for those legendaries. And thank you. I hope you put those legendaries to good use. I'll catch you later. Oh, just realized my poor computer is running out of battery power. Plug it back in. Just had some Quacksleys. So many Quacksleys. Quacksly is actually my least favorite of the starters in this generation. But I already have the shinies of the other two. It's like that screen tearing's coming back again. I don't know why that keeps happening. Let me try connecting or disconnecting and reconnecting. Let's see if that helps. Okay. I think that's good. Alright. Oh, know our best. So I do believe my last I ended up hatching 120 Quacksly eggs before, so this next 30 will bring me up to just over 200. There's gotta be a way for me to like write that down somewhere. Actually, it would be kind of fun to have a counter for this. Specifically for the egg shiny hunting. Hi, Candy. Oh, Kitty Candy's being cute. I love my cat. I love my cat so much. Interesting side note, despite how many Sunkern and Sunflora that you will see all throughout this town, you cannot get Sunkern or Sunflora near this area. I guess there must be a specific breeder. One day that breeder will be me. Alright, no perfects there. Oh, no, it's not 90, it's 60. Ah. I will not have 200. I will have 180. So, this is actually one of my favorite places to hatch eggs. Most because this was the first place I found that had like a very nice consistent circle. I also like enjoy the fact that like this is a like a town of artistry, hence why it's called Artisan. And then I also have a weird fascination with windmills. There is no explanation as to why I love windmills. I love windmills so much. There's also a good little like this little area up here where the gym battle takes place. As soon as the Quacksleys are all done hatching, is another really good place to hatch eggs. But like, as in like, I don't have to pay attention, but I'm sure it would look nasty to anyone else who's watching it. I'm sure it would just be like, oh, I don't want to watch that. Which, fair enough. I don't actually watch the screen very often when I'm doing this method, because it's more of a, I guess I would call it a brain dead method, which is when I just go around like this. Because I don't actually have to pay attention, because I could just hold the two joysticks in the correct angle. And it'll just perpetually go round and round and round without any guidance from myself. Round and round. It's also kind of fun because you can glitch the camera out occasionally. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Here's another perfect. Alright. We're halfway through the last box. Yeah, no, that's making me sick. Alright. Also, the music here is quite pleasant. It might just be because, like, it's not like one of my favorite Pokemon songs or anything, but it is just pleasant. Also, flowers. Like, they're so pretty. Man, it's sad. It's amazing how beautiful this all looks, but it's sad to know, like, it could have been so much better. But for now, it's just gorgeous. But could be better. Sorry, there's not a whole lot to say. It's just a bunch of Quacksleys. The interesting thing is that especially, and it happens every time, when they announce the start of Pokemon, um, and they don't show off the evolutions, so fans are left to speculate on what the evolutions could be. And there's this one artist interpretation that literally was just like Quaxley turned into like a sailor, a sailor duck, and it was just so cool. And I was like, man, this has to be exactly what they're going for, because this looks like a sailor cadet duck. And nope, nope, it was not. It was just what it became. I I don't generally hate Pokemon. And there are Pokemon that it's interesting. There's a couple different levels of Pokemon, like feelings I have towards them, I guess. Because there's of course Pokemon I love, Pokemon I like, Pokemon I'm like okay on, Pokemon I'm met on, Pokemon I genuinely dislike. But I can't say there's a whole lot of Pokemon I straight up hate. There are a few. There are a few that I just absolutely hate. But most of the time they have merit. Like there's something about that I'm like, okay, if we changed a few things here, they could still be an interesting and good Pokemon. There's a very few that I look at and I'm all like, this thing should not exist. Like, I can't even say I hate it. I just think that its existence isn't worth being. Um, and that's definitely Quacksly's evolution. Um, I don't even remember what it's called. Because the final evolution is a fine Pokemon. Not by any means a starter that I would want to have, but it's a fine Pokemon. Um, but like, Quaxley doesn't suggest anything of going towards the carnival like design that Quackaball has. It just Quaxley to Quackaball just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of Meowscarada's final form. I actually love its middle form. Like Florigato is like one of my favorites. Um, Not one of my favorite Pokemon, but like I do actually love Florigato's design. And I love Sprigatito like so much. Sprigatito is so cute. I love Sprigatito. Um, and Florigato is a really cool evolution. But Meowscarada is just kind of like weird. It's not a bad Pokemon. It's just a little too human. Meowscarada, or not Meowscarada, Florigato still looks like a cat on hind legs. But the I guess it's the limbs, the shape of the limbs on Meowscarada is just that it's a human. And I think that's actually one of the things that made me most disappointed is that like we literally have Quackleval and Meowscarada that are based off humans and human designs, not Pokemon or monsters. Okay, no perfects. Last round. Which is a shame, because Quaxly is actually a very cute Pokemon, and I actually like Quaxly as a starter. It is not my favorite, but I do look at Quaxly and say, oh, that is a cute starter. It's just, its evolutions are just, no. I do not like its evolutions. So I did find so there's a website that helps you like rate your top 100 favorite Pokemon, and I kind of want to do it. Um, Maybe it'd be a fun thing to stream. I don't know. Um, be a bit random, but at the very least, I think it'd be fun to look at that as far as like knowing what my top 100 favorite Pokemon are. Well, possibly also looking at all the Pokemon that are not my favorites. Okay. I definitely do the breeding off stream because I'm quite certain that no one wants to watch me just sit here and wait for eggs. That sounds like the most boring thing ever. I mean, not unless I had um like other content, like chatting with people or something. But as it stands, I'm just doing the breeding part itself offline. I'll see about getting a counter though for um breeding because I always find it really enjoyable to keep count because there was one point with one of my Sprigattitos to get the shiny. It was over 1,500 eggs, 5 times, no, 3 times, 3 times the normal amount of eggs it should have taken. And this is also something I wouldn't mind just playing music on if people were interested in that. Alright, and no perfects there. Seems pretty average, get 1 perfect per 30. So, alright. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here for now. I'm feeling quite tired, as it is starting to get a little late over here. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.